How are we doing? You might notice things look a little different around here. Well, we're actually filming this video during the day.
Oh.
It's about 1:30 on
Tuesday.
Tuesday. So we usually film these videos on Monday night, but last night the Packers were playing. So we pushed it off till today, but it's actually kind of cool because our kids are at school.
Yep.
And
It's nice and bright.
it's bright in here. Look how good it looks. Like everything looks better. If only we could do this all the time.
Yeah.
But that's all right. So welcome to everyone watching. We obviously have a fun episode today. There's always lots to unpack for us. We're gonna do our reading update. I finished my book Pet Sematary. I'll give you my thoughts on that. Let you know I'm doing my current read. We have our books from the Aardvark book club. We got to show those off.
No, we
Very
should
excited.
have already.
Very
They've
excited
been
about
sitting there
that.
for however many days. They actually came pretty fast this
I
time.
was very impressed. It was like lightning speed.
Yes. it's
Then
exciting.
obviously we're gonna do Corey's question of the week. So lots.
No, I did it last week, but maybe I'll come up with another one.
I'm
at some point.
gonna take this week. So let's dig into it. What should we start with?
Do our reading update.
Yeah, let's start with the reading update.
Okay.
I will start because I actually finished this book today.
Just this morning.
I took a little time and I finished up this book. So I want to share my thoughts with you. And as you know, it is this book here from Stephen King, Pet Sematary. And I gotta tell you, wow. This book is crazy. Honestly, like the first half of this book, I was very unsure. I liked it, but I just wasn't blown away at that point. But I will say the last 100 pages of this book were excellent. The last 30 pages of this book were incredible. This book is worth reading all the way through for the last 30 pages. It was so good. It was so crazy. Honestly, this book, part of my language, is effed up. I mean, it was so, wow. So creepy, just so bizarre, so much going on. I was expecting something completely different on this book. I see Pet Sematary, I'm thinking like creepy animals coming to life at like night and doing harm, but it honestly, that was not what it was about. There was a little bit of that, but it had completely different plot line to it. And I won't ruin it, but if you read it, you knew that it's not so much animals they're burying, it's something else that are coming to life. And the ending, the last couple words of this book, the ending of this book was just perfect.
He ruined it for me because
Yeah.
I'm not going to read it. But I was okay with him.
I told
telling me about
the
it as
last
he was reading it.
sentence of this book left me speechless. It made my heart drop. It was so eerie and excellent. So I actually gave this one, I rounded up to 5 stars on Goodreads, but I'm more of a 4.5 for it. I'm gonna be strict with Steven because I expect high from him. But I gave Misery 4 stars. This one a 4.5, round up to 5, just because it did start off slow. But I would read this. I would read this one for those last 100 pages, for sure the last 30 pages, because it was so amazing. Just suspense, heart pounding. I mean, it was incredible. So, highly recommend it. I did get some good suggestions for what I should read next year from Stephen King, and I will continue getting suggestions because he has like 60 books.
He's got a lot to choose from.
And I got some good suggestions, so I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna do one more, because I was very impressed with this book. I liked Misery a lot too. His writing style is a little different for me, but maybe that's a good thing. But his stories are so excellent. So I'm glad I finished it. Wow. It took me a little longer, but I was locked in this morning and I was very scared.
Yep. He got it finished up.
So give that one. If you haven't read it, give it a whirl. You can read it any time of the year. Maybe around Christmas. It's a good Christmas book.
Sure.
It's nothing to do with Christmas, but
Yeah, I have a few more to update on, which, no surprise there. One of them I don't have to show you because I have it loaned out to a friend because we're discussing it on Friday for in-person book club. But that book is called Other Birds by Sarah Allen. Oh goodness, now I'm forgetting her last name. She has a lot of books though. I went down the Goodreads rabbit hole after I finished that book. I think I finished it 2 nights ago,
Mm-hmm.
to kind of see what else she has. And yeah, she has quite a few other books. So I'd be interested in reading more from her. I did end up at 3.75 stars with it. So but that for me is still that I liked it. I just felt like it was a little slow. It was a shorter book, but it still felt almost like it took me too long to get through it.
Sure.
Because it was slower paced, but it was like a found family type book with like a magical element to it. It has a very, very pretty cover, so I'm sad I can't show it right now, but Other Birds is what it's called. So we'll be discussing that at my in-person book club on Friday. And then I also finished Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. So I finished that one up however many days ago now. I'm planning to do like an official review of this one, at least on Instagram. I don't know if I'll post it here, but can at least give you like a brief brief overview or my thoughts right now. But this one has a very, very interesting premise. So this is Holly Jackson's adult debut, by the way, I found out, because I was thinking like, I don't think this is YA, but she typically does write YA.
Okay, yeah.
So, but this is her adult debut. Like, it has such a cool cover. It took me forever to realize, actually, if you look really, really closely, that these are trees. So it's like supposed to look like, the inside of a brain. But I'm pretty sure these are like trees. And then there's like a little house there too. So that's kind of fun.
Creepy house.
So yeah, the quick take on this, and I'm not giving anything away because it happens like pretty much right away in the book. I think it tells you in the description. But it says, in 7 days, Jet Mason will be dead. And so she is a 27-year-old. And she gets attacked, like pretty much right at the beginning of the book. And you find out that she has like a pre-existing disease. Like they go into all of that as to why it's more of a death sentence for her and not just an attack that she can ultimately recover from.
Okay.
So basically this is her trying to solve her own murder, is what the entire book is about. So she's like, oh, I only have this much time to live. Well, I'm not gonna just like wait around to die, I'm gonna figure out, who did this to me. And I was stumped. I honestly did not guess the ending.
Good.
So I call that a win when I read a book that I could not guess, because like she did a good job setting you up with like a few different people it could be. But I wasn't sure. I was surprised actually by the ending. So I gave this 5 stars. I really enjoyed it.
Really?
It is on the longer side, but it was like, I felt it was paced perfectly. I felt like this would be considered a fast-paced book. I didn't really want to put it down. So yeah, because I struggled for a little while this year, I think, with thrillers in general. Like I was just like not reading great thrillers. Like to where I like want a book that I do not want to put down. And this one did that for me. So if you've not read this yet, pick it up. I know we're like beyond spooky season, I guess, but this book primarily takes place in November actually. So it's a perfect time to read it.
There you go.
It started on Halloween. So I did start reading this on Halloween, which is kind of fun. And then I almost stayed very close to like with each new section, it's kind of divided into sections, and I would read on that particular day. Like if it said November 2nd or something, I'd read the like November 2nd section. But hey, November, we're not done with it yet. Pick this one up, read it anytime. But I really enjoyed it. Do you want to talk about
So on to current reads. If everyone remembers, this is the one I'm currently reading. I have started it. I didn't get too far because I wanted to finish Pet Sematary first. So I'm not good at reading 2 books at once. But this is The Dream Builders, an excellent book from Arvark Book Club. It is still available if anyone wants to pick it up. So I just started. I'm just kind of on to the first chapter. I'm reading this with a friend. He finished chapter 3 already. So I got some ground to make up. But what's kind of cool about this book, it is pulled from 10 perspectives. And so the first 10 chapters are all from the different perspectives of the people. So what I know so far is the main character, she goes back to India to visit her family, and things are just different there. And the place looks different. At first I was thinking it was going to be like a futuristic book, but it actually takes place like modern day. I think it was like 2023. So very different from what I'm reading. But I like the writing style so far. I'm not far into it, so I can't say too much. But it's going to be, I sense like that family drama element, which I'm very into. Friendship, like lies, mystery, just like what's going on in this in this modern day India. Like everything's changing. So, yeah. So I can give further updates soon, but I just started it. But now I'm gonna be able to dive deeper into it because I gotta keep up with my friend. I mean, but so it is long chapters because like the 10 perspectives. So there are long chapters. Like I'm on page 27, and I'm not done with the first chapter yet.
Oh, so, yeah, a little bit
Almost done, but it's got pretty easy to read spacing and margins. So I mean, it's kind of just going from that book to this one. It's very different, which is kind of what I'm into. And I did talk about doing a little bit, getting some suggestions for what I should read next. So I think in our Friday video, I will bring a couple books.
So you're trying to still fit another one in November?
Yes, I hope.
We already know what your first read is.
Yeah, I hope to finish this one, and then still maybe fit one in November, like into December.
Sure.
So I think on our Friday video, I'm gonna bring like maybe 5 books and show them, and have you guys help me decide which one. I think one of them will be Jurassic Park, because everyone saw how excited I was about that.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pick 4 other ones and I'll show them, and
Put
maybe
those in the running.
Maybe you can help me decide which one. I'll even ask my wife what she thinks. And I may just
probably won't pick what I suggest.
You never know. You never know.
He's already reading The Housemaid, right? Or like in December, so maybe that one's for me.
Yeah.
But I feel like you're also going to like it.
I know.
It's like not just
I
for
think
me.
I will like Frida.
Yeah.
It's
like it's a popcorn thriller. It's like it's super easy to get into. Her writing is not like dense like Stephen King. So I'm saying like it won't take you forever, in my opinion. I think the chapters are pretty quick.
Yeah.
It's like it's a page turner for sure. So
that'll be like one of the first times I've read a book and then watched the movie right after. So
yeah, we don't know exactly when we'll see it.
It'll be
I
awesome.
can't remember what I said or when we were talking about it, but we might be a little delayed in seeing it. It comes out in the theater like right before my birthday, and sadly I'm going to be having surgery probably right before my birthday, so hopefully we can make it there though before it leaves the theater. That's my goal, is to be able to still see it. Like if I'm just going to be sitting around at home, watching something, I'm sure we could get me to the theater and we could see a movie.
The chairs are
just
almost
sit there. They're comfortable
there.
So that's the goal, because we've been talking about it forever with friends of ours who actually live in our neighborhood, and I think they both read the book. So we were gonna all 4 go see it. It looks really, really good. And
I'm excited for that.
I hope they do the book justice, or at least stay as close as they possibly can.
The trailer looks good.
And it'll be really fresh in your mind.
I know.
Versus I read it now a little while ago, but I mean.
So I will really know
be picking it apart.
Stick to the plot of the book, or things. They're gonna change things.
Oh, yeah, they will. They always
That's
do.
probably, but
it's par for the course.
Hopefully the twist is just kind of the same. All right, what do you got? Anyway, you got 3 current reads?
I have 3 current reads. Well, no, actually I have 4, because I am reading something on my Kindle. And that one is called My Merry Mistake by Courtney Walsh. She is wonderful, by the way, if you've not checked her out before. She writes very clean books. When I say that, I mean like I don't think there's really any language in her books. She doesn't have any spice, like any explicit content that way. So keeps it pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? More like swoony and not steamy or spicy.
Swoony.
So it's still, you get the swooning, you get like kisses only, I think is what she advertises in her books. I also really love that she intentionally does not put cancer in her books. I just wanted to bring her up because I sometimes think she doesn't get the attention that she deserves. And I've like interacted with her on Instagram, and she's just a wonderful human being. So I'm reading her newest book in like the, what is it called? Holidays with Heart series. So I've read like one of them. It's like a Valentine's themed one. And then I've not read the one in between, but you can read them as standalones.
Okay.
Like there are crossover characters, but I skipped ahead now to like her Christmas themed one, and I'll go back and read one that takes place like for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
It's like that one. So this one's called My Merry Mistake. I'm not super far in, but I'm liking it already, and that's on my Kindle. And then I am doing a buddy read as well with, I can say my cousin, but it is technically Corey's cousin, but my cousin too. We are reading The Reformatory together. This book has been on my shelf for far too long, and so now I'm like, I'm going to do it as a buddy read. So it's forcing me
have
to read it. And I'm showing you it without the dust jacket on. And oh my gosh, how gorgeous is this? And it is a bigger book. I am, how far am I in this? Just over 150 pages in. So I'm the one in the buddy read that is further along, and so she's you. She's trying to catch up with me.
We're slower readers
a little bit, but so I'm taking this slower anyway, which is fine because I'm always reading other things anyway. So I had told her I won't read this one today at all, so that she can get a little.
You're gonna give her a little time to catch up.
But yeah, I'm liking it a lot. I mean, it is one that I do want to keep reading. So so I have to pace myself, which it's fine. It's not a rush. And it is heavier content anyway, but it's very well written. I can see why so many people have really liked this book. And then I'm reading 2 Aardvark books right now, so that's cool.
Anyway.
I am reading The Autumn Springs Retirement Home Massacre by Philip Fracassi, and this is what you think it is. It is old people, getting unalived. Is that how we'd say it?
How old is the person who's doing it?
Don't know, because it's a mystery person. Yeah, so
maybe it's another old person.
I don't know. So yes, this is definitely horror book 100%. It's very eerie. The massacres are told in pretty gory detail.
Pretty graphic.
So this is, you'd get what you think you are getting. So I don't think I need to give you any content warnings there.
Is that one still available with Arvark?
I don't know. I should have checked. We should
I can check real quick.
Okay, he can check.
Give me a minute. You can talk about it.
And Stephen Graham Jones gives his stamp of approval on it as well, if you are a Stephen Graham Jones fan. But I am really liking it, but I've decided that this might be more of a daytime read for me, which is fine because I have a pretty high threshold for disturbing stuff. And so this is kind of what I've been wanting because I'm like, I need something that's going to get under my skin but it is to a point where I'm like, I don't know if I want to read this right before I go to bed.
It is still available.
Oh, good. It's still available.
So it is something you could do as an add-on.
Do it as an add-on.
And
But no, I'm very much liking it. I would say it's pretty fast-paced for the most part. It's got really short chapters, which I'm in love with. So yeah, I'm not flying through it just because I am reading other things simultaneously. But yeah, I'm hoping to get a little bit further in once we sign off of here and before we have to go pick up our kids. But so I'm reading that one. And then last but not least, I just started this one last night. I was going to wait a little longer, but it is coming up. So this is the one we're discussing for virtual book club.
When's that meeting?
That one is not this coming Sunday, but the next one, whatever.
Yeah, so if you've read that book or if you want to read it, there is still time.
The Unmaking of June Farrell by Adrienne Young. It's got like a gorgeous cover.
I love that book.
And again, this book has been on my shelf for so long too, so I'm really glad this is the one that got the most votes for virtual book club.
Like 2 years you've had.
It's been an embarrassing amount of time.
You told me yesterday.
I did tell you.
It's October.
It was an October 2023 pick for book of the month.
That's just over 2 years now.
Yikes.
That's actually not bad.
I'm finally reading it. It's a shorter book, so I don't think it'll take me too long to get into. I'm definitely already into it. Like, I'm only 2 chapters in, but I can tell I'm going to like it for sure. And I've heard so many people say they love this book. So it has an average rating of, it's over 4 stars for sure on Goodreads. So it's pretty highly rated on Goodreads. I mean, clearly you're going to still have some outliers, people who it just didn't work for them or whatever, but I would say most of the things I've been hearing are positive. So, yeah, it's got really interesting premise. A woman risks everything to end her family's century-old curse, solve her mother's disappearance, and find love in this mesmerizing novel from the best-selling author of Spells for Forgetting, which I also have that book by her, too.
You do?
Yeah. So, yeah, I feel like it's got, like, it's got a mystery element and, like, family dynamics, a family curse, obviously, and maybe a little bit of a love story on the side, too. So it's got a lot of things going for it. So that's that.
Those are your current reads. All right. So
yep.
Very nice. Let us know what you're currently reading. Share with us what you're reading. And we're gonna jump on to Corey's question of the week.
Do the question.
It's kind of relating a little bit to what we talked about previously, because I've been sharing that I'm trying to plan out my reading more. Like I have a queue. I call it a queue. I put it on my my little side table over here, and they're kind of like in queue of when I'm going to read them. So what I'm wondering, is that something you do? Like, how do you plan out your next reads? Are you someone who like makes a list? I know people have shared with us they kind of read them in the order they buy them. Or
I wish I could do that.
I know.
Or like start over here and just like work my way down our bookshelf.
Or do you like
but
read
there's
them
no way
in
I could do
alphabetical order? Is there like, do you plan it out? Or are you someone like both of us? I'm trying to be better at it, or just goes off feel. You know, just a mood reader. That's a real
mood and a vibe.
That is a very
reader.
real thing, and it's hard to break out of it because it's hard to have a schedule for reading when you're not sure in that moment if you want to read the book. You know, that's why I kind of build
Might change your mind.
I keep my queue small. You know, I only have like 1 or 2 books in the queue. I don't want to plan out like my whole year. Like I'm sure people do that.
Oh, yeah.
Or we've heard of people just wrapping up books and opening them up. And
Remember when we
yeah.
when I tried to do that? Yep. I had Corey and the kids go around and wrap up books that I already have, and I'm pretty sure I made it through like 2.
I know. I did get you to read my favorite book, Shark Heart, though. But after that, it was just like...
It was just, no,
yeah, but
wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, so I guess what I'm wondering from you guys, please comment below, like what do you do? Like, what's your system? Are you someone who just won't even plan at all? You just go off how you're feeling, you go to the library, or you like read books like as they come out?
Do you put them in a jar and pull them out like
I
that?
know.
Some people do that, and I love the idea
I know,
of
there's
all
so
that.
many...
I wish I could be that person.
So if you have a really good idea, share with us because maybe we could use that. I know Katie's system is completely by mood, like 100%.
I don't even need to answer you.
She changes hers in the minute.
I even pulled one off the shelf last night, and I was like, I think I want to read that.
I know.
Even though I already have so many other books going.
And
right
for
now.
me, I'm trying to be better, but I'm also in that mood reader type. Like,
I would say no, I'm not a planner when it comes to reading, really, which is funny because I'm a planner in my life outside of reading. So it's kind of funny that I'm pretty OCD and I'm a very like type A personality. I'm a firstborn, by the way. So I feel like my firstborn nature is showing. He can attest to that. I like to have a plan. I'm not a spontaneous person. I'm trying to be, though, a little bit more. I feel like, I don't know if like my cancer diagnosis has changed me a little bit or whatever, like just trying to like live in the moment, be in the moment, and not have to be so rigid about everything. But that is my nature, but it's not when it comes to reading, so it's kind of funny. But I will say the one little, like, not caveat, maybe caveat is the right word. I mean, one little thing about it, though, is I plan to an extent, though, based on the season. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I have, but it's still more of a loose plan.
Correct.
But it's like, yes, it's still mood reading because I might I do leave room to change my mind or whatever. But I do read based on like the overall seasonal vibe. But with the exception of December, because we both said we're not real heavy into like, I don't go and just strictly read holiday Christmassy books all of December.
Yeah.
I mean, I do sprinkle in at least a couple of them, but I don't go heavy on it. But like, for example, spooky season, I do try to read like a decent amount of like
that's
thrillers or horror or
that's a given
like
one, yes.
cozy witchy vibes or something like that. So I mean, I like to do that, but or like when it's the summertime, I can't bring myself to read a book with snow on the cover. Or like, you know, I did do it the other way around in February, not this year, I think it was like last February. I read Happy Place by Emily Henry. And it's like a bright pink summery beach read, which was kind of fun because it's like we're in the dead of winter and it brought me some joy, but I normally don't do that kind of stuff.
Like January, February, March are kind of like wild card.
Yeah, they really are.
It's like
you
can
read whatever.
Anything because it's like
Doesn't necessarily have
much
a theme
going around.
Unless like some people lean heavily into romance in February.
Yeah,
because you know you get Valentine's Day.
I'll probably read a romance in February.
For me, I do like a mix of that and like try to honor Black History Month. So, but I mean, you should be reading Black authors all year round. But yeah, I like to like make sure I'm reading, you know, at least a few in that category and, you know, in February, but yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, share with us what you do because maybe we need some new ideas. And I'm just curious. I'm always curious. I think it's fascinating how people decide their next books because it's very hard. And even if you don't own a lot of books like us, there's still tons of books to read. whether from the library or you're going to order them or you're going to read them on your Kindle. There's just so many books to choose from. So it's fascinating how you decide what to read next, because it's very hard.
It really is.
You know, obviously if you're reading like a series, maybe just like read the series back to back.
Yeah, and see, we're not big
That
series
makes it
people.
easy. And the one hard thing about reading on a plan is if you're not really into the book that you're reading in your plan, you want to like go off script a little bit and grab something else. And you need to have the flexibility. But yeah, so please comment below. Let us know, because I want to hear. I want to hear. Maybe we can try something out. It probably won't work, but you know, I like to try new things. That's why I'm making my queue. The queue is the new thing for me.
I think the thing I could maybe get the closest to like being able to follow any kind of plan, and I feel like I did do this once and I still deviated from it, so maybe I could try it again, would be to put all of our Aardvark titles in a jar, and I could do that.
Yeah.
Maybe I could commit to like, what am I going to read next from Aardvark that way? But also, and this would, I guess, be considered a plan as well, so it wouldn't be a surprise. What I've talked about doing is going all the way back. Like, you can see on your Aardvark shelf,
Yeah.
if you have the Aardvark app and you subscribe to them, what I've thought about doing is going as far back as I can to see what is my oldest backlist one from them, and start there and work my way up to the most recent
That
books.
would be a good idea.
And that would be really hard for me, because sometimes I get distracted by the new and shiny,
I
like
know.
the newest ones. And so then I'm like, oh, I'm going to read that. And then I forget about the ones that I've had for like ever that I still haven't read yet. But I have considered doing that.
Yeah, so speaking of shiny Aardvark
Yes,
books,
here we
this
go.
is a
Good
good
segue.
So anyone, if you've watched us a while, you know we love the Arvark Book Club. We do partner with them. We love them. If you're not familiar, it is a book subscription. And we do have a active code. It's Married Bookworms. You can get your first book if you subscribe for only $4. So
Which is a huge deal.
your first
on a
$4
gorgeous
book
hardcover
has to be
book.
one of their monthly picks. So if you subscribe now, you could get one of their 6 monthly picks for only $4. And what's great, every month too, add-ons are always only $9.99.
Yeah.
So
And it's always free shipping. Always.
and it's always free shipping. So in reality, your first box, you could get 3 books for $24.
Yeah.
Excellent deal. They're all hardcover, high quality books. We just love them. We just love them. So
Their logo is very tasteful, in my opinion. So if that's maybe a turnoff for some people of like, oh, I don't know if I want to do a book subscription, because of course then you get their label on it. But one nice thing about Aardvark is they do not put it on their binding. So it is on the front of the book, but look at how fun this is. It's like they kind of integrate it like into the style of the cover. So it never really bothers me. I feel like
No,
the placement of
very
it is
tasteful.
very tasteful and not obnoxious. And then, yeah, they don't put it on the bindings. That's how it differs from Book of the Month, by the way. People have like asked us what the difference is, like
Yeah.
why we prefer Aardvark over Book of the Month, you know,
and the
that kind of
books
thing.
are
But,
higher quality,
yeah,
in my opinion.
yeah, better quality.
And they specifically choose books that you may be under the radar.
Book of the Month is starting to do that more now.
Yeah.
But
They're copying them.
they're trying to be like,
But a lot of debut authors, a lot of minority authors.
they heavily focus on LGBTQ plus themes or authors, which I love as well. I just feel like their inclusivity is like
Yeah.
amazing. So yes, people of color, LGBTQ, and yeah, debut authors. So like it's cool because it's like a lot of these people you've like never heard of before, and yet they do still get some of the more
Yeah.
what you would consider mainstream authors. But it's like they obviously don't need the attention as much, you know, because they're already popular. They already, you know, like. But yeah, we've just really been pleased with their choices overall, and yeah, we only didn't grab one of the main picks for this month. So yeah,
What?
this one I already showed. This is actually one from a previous month. I don't remember when it was, but this is called Whoever You Are, Honey by Olivia Gatwood. It says this book reads like a thriller, but it's also a searching and tender exploration of what it means to inhabit a female body. So it looks really good. What was once dystopia may now be reality.
Ooh.
So yeah, this looks really, really good. I was very interested in it when it first released, but that was of course when I was like not filling my box all the time. So I think it was kind of a while back, where now we can fill our boxes every month. Thanks to partnering with Aardvark, they're incredible. So that's this one, and look at, I just feel like the cover is really, really cool. So that one, like, I guess we'd have to find out if it is still available, but I did just grab it recently, so that would be one you could do as an add-on.
Yeah, like the one Katie's reading now, the Retirement Home Massacre, or if you want to get the Dream Builders, one I'm reading now. These are all books you could add. You could add on.
For the $9.99.
So the next 5 we're gonna pick. One of the books we didn't pick was called, I think it was Kill the Beast. It's more of like a fantasy. Not that seems like a great book, but just not our vibe.
Right.
So we did forego getting that one. But the next 5 we're going to show are all their November picks. So any of these books you could get for $4 with your first sign up.
Assuming they're all available, which I hope they still are.
I just looked and they all seem to be.
Okay.
All right. So the place one, what did I say? The first one. I was reading the title.
Part of the title.
The first one, The Place Where They Buried Your Heart. So this is gonna be their horror pick. The house is awake and it's hungry. National best-selling author of The House That Horror Built, Christina Henry. I love
like
the
the
look
haunted
of that.
house
I love the
vibes,
book of that.
for sure.
Yeah. And our friend Erin Craig gave it a little shout out. We just met her.
Yeah.
And what we love about their books too is just some of
they're so cool.
some of their naked covers.
I should show this one. Sorry. Okay, let's do that quick. We don't want this one to feel left out.
Yeah, so they always kind of have they have like a thriller, a horror. They'll have like maybe contemporary fiction. They have a rom-com option.
Literary fiction.
So you can get any month. You get either 1 book or 3 books. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
this one looks really good because it's got that creepy house on it, and it's I'm into that thriller horror. Yeah, Philip Frankowski.
Fracassi.
Yeah.
Cool.
He gave it a little shout too. So that's one of their picks. If you are a part of Arvark Book Club, let us know what you picked maybe this month,
or
because
if you have questions about them that we have not already answered.
And if you're not, let's do it.
Should be.
Let's do that thing.
What's really cool is they are very descriptive when you go to pick out books, as far as like content warnings. It will tell you that. You'll never like have to wonder what you're getting yourself into. They say the content warnings. They even tell you if it has a cat or a dog in it. Like kind of funny, like contains a cat, contains a dog.
Well, you might want to know.
So if you're a pet lover, it'll tell you that. It'll say if it's a debut novel, what themes are in it. It even gives you a little taste of the book. It'll say like taste the first page, and you can read the first page of the book. So that's pretty cool. This one is called Girl Dinner. By Olivia Blake. She's the author of the Atlas 6 and other titles as well. I've not read anything by her yet, but I am... Oh, wow. She has like a lot. See? Yeah, she's got quite a bit. There's the Atlas series, and then, I think she's got maybe standalone ones too. But yeah, this one has been getting a lot of attention.
It has.
And it looks really good, and I love this cover. Good girls deserve a treat. I'm not going to read the entire description. Every member of the house, the most exclusive sorority on campus, and all its alumni are beautiful, high-achieving, and universally respected. So, at the end it says, Nina and Sloane, I think, are like the main characters here. Each get drawn deeper into the arcane rituals of the sisterhood. They learn that living well comes with bloody costs, and when they are finally invited to the table, they will have to decide just how much they can stomach in the name of solidarity and power.
Stomach? What does that mean?
Dig into Girl Dinner, a darkly fun novel about power, lust, and eating your fill, from New York Times bestselling author Olivia Blake. Look at this fun. Oh my gosh, I love the colors, like the pink and green. Yeah, this one is calling to me sooner rather than later.
You gotta plan it out then.
I know. I don't have to plan it out.
Up next is their thriller option.
This looks really good.
By Amy K. Green. Haven't in years.
I think you can say it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nobody knows serial killers like she does.
It looks really good.
Yeah. A new name and a low profile aren't going to cut it any longer.
Show the.
I love this
slick.
one. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's
what's the binding?
It's like mint chocolate chip ice cream.
What does that look like? Like blue.
Yeah.
Cool. Love it.
Yeah. Yeah, the books are like really soft.
They're very
too.
soft.
It's like this.
Buttery
You know, you
soft.
could read it without the dust jacket off. If you want.
I'm reading
you
the
wanna have a
reformatory
nice-
without it, but that one also. You
Yeah,
can
so this
see
is their strictly thriller option. They usually have one like strictly thriller. And,
Yeah, it looks really good.
I mean, some of the really best books I've read have been from this book club, and I probably would not have really gotten drawn to them if it wasn't for.
Yeah. This next one is their rom-com, their romance option. This is Isn't It Obvious by Rachel Runya Katz. And I've never heard of this author before, so I'm going to guess it's a debut. A contemporary romance writer living in Seattle with her partner, her cat, and far too many houseplants. I like that. So her books center queer Jews of color and their layered lives of joy, sadness, and love. She is the author of Thank You for Sharing, Whenever You're Ready, and Isn't It Obvious. So this is not her debut, but yeah, it looks really good. It says, after a meat disaster, a podcaster and her producer fall in love over email without realizing they know and hate each other in real life. So this, to me, screams You've Got Mail vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, which I love that. And yeah, this is fun color combo as well. So yeah, I think this will be a fun read. You might not like it because it's, seems like it's enemies to lovers, but it does look good. It's
You
like
never know.
A fun cover too.
Our last but not least is their satire. Usually have like a good satirical book. I think it was also considered literary fiction.
Yeah.
It's a little short. It's kind of a shorter book, cute little book, under 300 pages. It's called, look at this cover, Thirst Trap.
I love the cover.
By Grain O'Hare. Raucous, sexy, and effing hilarious. Everyone should read this book. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks good.
Sometimes friends hold you together. Sometimes they're why you're falling apart.
You read this part, Brimming with heart and humor, Thirst Trap is an exuberant ode to friendship, to not having it all figured out, and to ordering just one more round before heading home. Show without the dust jacket.
That's
Pink and purple, love it.
It's very, yes, very bright, very nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this one is a.
That one and the thriller is probably the ones you're most interested
I don't
in.
know. I could use a funny book.
Yeah.
I could really use a hilarious book.
That'd be good.
That'd be good. So those are the picks from Arvark Book Club. Yeah, it's
Oh,
just.
and here's we're one bookmark short because I did give one to our son, but these are kind of fun. Like, I love the
You get one
and then you get
bookmark per
and
book.
then it says like a fun phrase on the back. It says to dust jacket or not to dust jacket. That is the question.
That's a good
We were
question.
just talking about.
I know, that's a very good question.
I feel like with their books, they're so pretty, you can read them with or without.
Whenever.
And then they have like a fun challenge that they include every time too. So they have like all the books pictured on like a postcard type thing. And the November challenge is, it says, this month we challenge you to design an Aardvark logo. No limits on your creativity. Share a photo and tag us. So on Insta, TikTok, or Blue Sky, which I don't use Blue Sky, but by November 28th at 5 p.m. Eastern time for the chance to win a free credit. So it's like, here's their logo. And a while back I think they did the same thing or something similar. It was like, design a cover, an Aardvark cover or something.
Yeah.
And we had our son do it, and he won.
Yeah.
So we got a free credit, but we don't participate in these anymore because we do collaborate with them. But you should participate if you are an Aardvark member, because you can then get entered to get a free credit from them.
Yeah,
so
super fun.
These are always really fun.
All right. Yes, those are the picks. Yeah, it was a good month. It's a good month every week. Every month.
Every time.
Good month every week, I said.
Your afternoon coffee hasn't taken effect yet.
Yeah, so we had coffee before we went out for coffee.
Yeah, it's our dating anniversary today. So I don't know, if you're in a relationship and you celebrate the like in between things outside of if you're married outside of your wedding anniversary, but we like to, and we've been dating for 14 years. So it was our 10-year wedding anniversary over the summer, but it's been 14 years.
So we went out for coffee. I had a cortado. We're filming this.
Yeah.
It's been a good day.
It's been good.
And today is Veterans Day. So if you are a veteran,
we thank you.
thank you very much. My dad is a veteran. Wow.
It's also my grandma's birthday.
Thank you so
Lots
much.
to celebrate.
And it is a federal holiday. So no work today for me.
No work for him all week, but
I know.
that was just special. But
I would have been off anyways.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're gonna sign off, hang out. But thank you for watching as always.
Yeah.
We were thrilled everyone is watching, everyone's commenting.
Yeah.
everyone's just reading books with us.
Yes,
It's
we
been
love it.
amazing. I think for Friday's video, like I said, maybe I'll have Katie do it too. Maybe we can like select books and maybe have you guys help us decide.
We will have to film that one delayed for this week.
I know.
So, but yes, because I have book club on Friday. But yes, I think for content wise, yeah, you can bring some choices.
We'll bring
for
some
your,
books to the table
for your next read and
maybe
come up with something else.
have you guys help us decide what we're gonna read next.
Okay.
Because we're sticking to a schedule.
Well, are we now?
Yes.
Speak for yourself.
I am trying to, but yeah. So thank you
All
so much. We'll
We will
see
talk
you
to you
next time.